원원워. 신발. 욕쟁이 다 됐어.
욕쟁이라니.
욕쟁이 쇳.
가자.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began.
Panic.
And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared. And sent to Fort Joy.
포트 조이.
I'd come here to kill Godwoken.
그래서
But
원쟁이야
instead I
인건.
became part of their story.
이런 게임이다.
So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry. The sedative will wear off soon enough. Easy now. No need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
So, it wasn't a dream after all. Oh, I don't even remember them strapping me down. Boring.
숑. 왜 안 돼? 숑. 이런 게임은 어쩔 수 없이 이중 조서가 나올 수밖에 없죠. 안타깝다 정말. 어? 양동이 투구. 부순다. 파괴한다. 파괴한다.
When animals die, freight or food.
양.
Did you expect a needle? Shaking her fluffy coat, the sheet eyes you balefully, her rectangular eyes like letterboxes.
돈. 숑. 쓸모없는 주전자를 주었다. 편지. 아, 모드가 안 먹히네. 설마 아닌데. 이동. 슝.
You there. Come here. Hey. Hey. Get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your while. You in?
풀어달라는데?
Set me free and I'll set you free. A fair trade, I should think.
무슨 개소리야 얘는.
Your guess is as good as mine. Someone screamed loud as a banshee. After that, pure pandemonium. They never even told me what I was...
들을 가치가 없다.
I should have known there'd be trouble.
버프. 아, 때렸냐?
I'm not one to let sleeping dogs lie.
느려요. 액, 액. 발사.
Empty.
엔티. 알겠습니다.
Not the most elegant solution, was it?
왠지 가져가야 될 것 같아. 뭐야? 왜 안 열려?
And I'm back where I started. Nowhere to go but up.
한 바퀴 돌았죠.
Not a very chatty fellow, are you? Not a very chatty fellow, are you?
해골이 미소 짓고 있다는데? 뭔가 좀 무섭다.
Did you expect a needle?
뭐 아무것도 없어. 음메. 어딜 도망가? 거기 안서이 양고기야? 양고기 좋지. 쪽문, 실험실 용품, 작은 책.
Everything's spick and span. Nothing left to do, really.
이거 팔면 비싸게 팔리나? 한번 봐야겠다. 아니 무게만 나가고 씨 빵원이야 빵원. 무엇? 거지 같은 거.
난 죽으러 간다.
어딜 가? 어딜 가? 안 돼.
메가맨 10일 하러 감.
안 돼, 안
You're
돼.
looking a bit more chipper. There you are. Not too tight, I hope. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister Will. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
She frowns and peers at you closely, resting.
Delusions such as these are rare, but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep. Just take it easy. Don't you dare! If you violate the virtue of my carpet, I'll do a good thing worse.
Index fingers pressed to her lips. She pauses.
My word, you do seem a... Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those source spells of yours? So do go on. I won't hold it against you. Promise. My, aren't we a meek little lamb? Perhaps I needn't have collared you at all.
마음에 안 들어.
Let's just leave it on, shall we? Because to answer your question, for your own peace of mind, of course.
일단 문을 닫고. 아, 어디 무기 없나? 아니, 상자 말고 상자 그만 주워.
Empty.
엔티.
No lesions, no trauma. He was bled by magic.
Good gods. There's been a murder here.
시집이래요. 하하.
No known associates. In fact, he seemed quite averse to spending time with them.
손대지 마.
Ugly sight. It burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky, no.
She looks up at you with a mirth.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder, Finn was killed by Source. If a Magister could do that, there wouldn't be a Magister. It looks more like a passenger managed to slip their collar. Listen, I could use someone to bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. A man of principle. I get it. You let me know if you hear anything. Did the murderer take him into this room? Or was he already here?
설득. 뇌물을 줍니다.
저 거리에서 빗나가는 거 보니
빗나가. 감나빛.
정예 엑스 커뮤원이나 스톰트루버의 자질이 보이는데 반다.
아, 죄송이 탈주하네. 첫 물약을 만들기 위한 재료를 모았대요.
장비 못 예슴.
장비요? 드랍을 안 하는데요?
Behind the Magister, A bloodied mass lies in a heap. Go. A young magister stand.
아, 무기 없나? 분명 뭔가 있었는데. 다 내 거야. 은신 공격! 뭐야, 꽉 찼어. 은신 공격! 오,
시발
씨.
은신 실패.
아, 무기가 없어서 뭘 쓸 수가 없네, 스킬을. 그냥 두드러 팹시다. 나 왜 감전이야? 으악, 으악! 몇 대 때리십니까, 선생님? 와, 아무것도 없어요. 거지였어. 고대의 책, 제 겁니다. 이대라긴 좀 그런데. 뭐 없을까? 깨진 병? 병으로 뚜까 패면 안 되네요. 필요 없어. 아니 뭐야 이거. 좋았어, 완벽해. 밧줄. 뭐 무기 없나?
It was one of them. I know it.
무기.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
An elf sits tucked away in a.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like. Rolling dice, deciding fates. Don't worry, honey.
She looks you up and down.
Never say never, though.
She eyes you quite
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh. I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue. Efficient.
그녀가 당신의 팔을 격렬하게 했습니다.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers. You were reminiscing about the things you used to do together.
She pats you on the shoulder consolingly.
There, don't you worry, darling. Your secret's safe with me. I don't lick.
How dare you classify this slop?
I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer. Go take your sub-story.
오 싸가지 저거.
A scruffy man lounges,
Watch your back, new fish.
rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning. The man named Ifan beckons again. He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks,
Pinches less that way, right?
hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction. The sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants. Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the joy. No. The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man dead.
He glances over at Magister.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough. The joy, I've heard a lot. Nothing good.
조이.
No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show. Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself. Not interested in the son of the divine himself. I don't...
What are you conspiring about over there? You! What's your name?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is...
Name!
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook.
Away with you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips.
빅타르.
What? Didn't make...
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard.
Well, well. What have we here?
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a
뭐야?
sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
미친놈이네.
My, we are fierce, aren't we? Not to worry. I'll soon remedy that. Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook? Oh, goodness, no. And don't even mention the demon's testes that are turnips. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor? Yes, I can tell from your vagabond chic. On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the goodness gracious me, what a bore. Off with you. Quite clearly, you wouldn't have done at all. Shoo.
넌 죽었다. 좀 이따 보자.
I spent my life singing for my slaves. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
Prison guard, Vic.
Here to register, sir. Good. You faring okay so far?
He tugs the collar of his uniform.
Sorry you're upset, sir. But we all wear what we wear for... You head on in now.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking Magisters. They keep...
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella.
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
비기닝. 이거 오프닝에서 그 학살 벌였던 걔 같은데.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
오우.
What's happened?
드디어 방어력 있는 방어구를 얻었어요. 난 강해졌어. 돈 되는 것만 가져갈 겁니다. 돔이 저렇게 싼가? 칼! 한 자루만 더 있으면 되는데. 불 붙었어요. 으악! 뭐야 이 쌀데기 없는 건. 쪽지. 무슨 마법사를 병자 취급하네 완전. 넌 죽었다. 단도. 다 내 거야. 오, 뭔가 쾌랑 관련된 건가? 막 음모가 뭐 어쩌고저쩌고 하는데. 아니야, 아니야. 침낭, 제일러, 사냥개, 병맥주, 하타. 다 제 겁니다. 야, 화살도 있어. 오, 이건 뭐야? 수상한 편지. 읽어보자. 암살자였네. 암살자였죠. 저쪽에 문 안 열리나? 에헤이, 어디 열 수 없나? 다 내 거야. 얜 가진 게 없네. 양고기.
The hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way.
역시 양손에 검을 들어야겠죠? 근데 단검은 기교네. 전사라서. 자루가 불타고 있어. 역시 뒤지면 뭔가 나와, 이런 게임은. 오, 오. 빈병, 빈병, 빈병의 포션.
Empty.
아니 왜 비어있는 건데? 자, 이제 챙길 거 다 챙겼으니까 올라갑시다. 기름 묻은 열쇠? 설마? 어허. 감자 일지 읽어보자. 뭐야 이거 씨. 뭔가 쓰잘데기 없는 걸 좀 주운 것 같은데. 이런 거 버려야죠. 무게만 겁나 나가고 씨 가치는 없는 거. 이거? 디비니티 오리지널 신 2.
이건 원개민.
아우.
Long before this thing snaps into splinters.
좋아, 개를 공격한다.
방패의 타이틀 좀 적어.
일부러 안 적은 건데? 평소엔 적지만 오늘은 일부러 안 적은 거예요. 활, 금화. 턴베이스 고전 RPG 느낌인데
The marking on the door was you press your palm against it doesn't budge.
겁나 재밌네. 응?
Onwards and upwards.
쪽지.
You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with the skeletons quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous insight.
No. What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree?
언데드다.
It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid. No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh. Yes? Shouldn't you be running or screaming or some such?
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
Yes. Spend your last few minutes of life battling someone that's trying to read a book. What a splendid thought. No wonder you ridiculous creatures keep dying.
당신은 아니야?
Why on earth would I do that? I have reading to do. And given that this ship is sinking, I expect my time is rather limited. Speaking of which, do you not have lifeboats to fight over? I believe you did. Although I was wearing the face of an elf. I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little... Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools. And I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands.
똑똑하군요.
Just as sensible as getting off a sinking ship and leaving a fellow to his business. I would say good day, but it seems quite likely that you're about to die a rather terrible death, so...
The skeleton shrugs casually and...
죽어라 페인. 오 개쌤. 괜히 건드렸나? 아 뭐야 허접이잖아. 선장의 쪽지? 아. 하지 말라면 하지 마루요. 오메. 다음엔 죽겠지? 검이다 검. 죽어! 홀리쉑. 밧줄 챙기고. 아! 안에 물이 첨벙입니다. 물이 첨벙이겠지. 물통인데. 버려야 되는데. 버리기. 버리기. 먹을 거 없나? 무슨 깨진 병 같은 거밖에 없어. 어이 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 씨. 이제 불 끌 수 있을 것 같은데 이거. 하나 더 필요해요. 물통을 아예 직접 가서 던지지 뭐. 아니 아니 아니. 됐다. 좋은데.
A lifeboat. That means there's still a chance.
탈출.
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead.
안 죽었는데요.
Yours faithfully into eternity. High Judge Orivan.
주인공은 살아남았습니다.
Those Voidwalker make short bloody work of the ship. Am I the lone survivor? Seems someone, something wanted me alive.
은신하라고? 싸운다. 그런 거 없다. 덤벼라.
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn. They made it to shore.
애벌레 따위가. 죽어라 이 벌레쉑.
I thought these bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay. Drowned and eaten by a Voidwoken. I wonder in which order.
그래서 파티원은 언제 들어오지? 헐. 이 다람쥐 강력해요. 피통이 68이야. 미쳤어. 뭐야 이거? 내가 분명 죽였는데?
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady malcontent. Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep. The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dance.
Indeed. Well, you certainly have a lot of nerve, haven't you? No need to play the innocent with me. Word has reached me, through a very sour grapevine indeed, that you turned your back on your fellow passengers back on that ship. So much easier, isn't it, to look out for oneself alone? Sorry is a word for the weak. Stand by your actions. They were actually entirely justified as far as I'm concerned. Besides, I wasn't fishing for an apology. I was merely making a point. About oneself. So, if there's nothing further... Out of the mouths of babes. A couple of children survived the ordeal with their tattletale tongues in perfect working order. I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean? Touché.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost. Yes, but these weren't castles in the sky, were they? Quite obviously, I was musing over the very actual empire that I lost.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am? Oh, may the Seven have mercy on their own creation. I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World Tamer, the spouse of the sun.
뭐야 이 미친놈은.
Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have. Then by all means.
He watches you depart with...
저런 미친놈은 무시하는 게 상책입니다. 제정신이 아닌 듯함.
A black cat. Hello, kitty.
The cat's eyes are clouded and its eyes clear.
펫이 둘이나 따라오네.
Hey, mister. It's a lot nicer here than... Sure wish more of us could have been saved. Though, I did see one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. So I guess some of them survived at least. I was always...
공격! 뭐야? 튀었어. 엄청난 속도로 튀었죠. 여기 또 뭐 없나? 오, 부츠. 어허. 뭐야 얘.
As the alcove opens up, you see the same skeleton that you met on the boat before it sank. He's leaning over a corpse, prodding and pulling at the skin of its face.
Bugger. How on earth am I supposed to... Oh. Perhaps...
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply upwards.
Damnation. That's stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor? Ah! No! Stay back! Don't... Oh. It's you. I must admit I'm surprised. Perhaps you're more buoyant than I suspected. Oh, yes. An exceptionally common, but exceptionally valuable commodity. A face. I would normally employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body. I could then craft a mask to hide my bone. But as I lack such a tool...
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds firm.
Because my own was stolen from me. And the idea of being chased across Rivellon by every idiot with a torch does not appeal. Oh, Get away! Monster! Hide the children! You are simple beasts, and you simply do not like my... well, not my kind, but those that look like me. So, if I'm to traverse this land, I will need a mask to disguise my features. Simply put, I am an Eternal, and you are not. You have my sympathies. Indeed, no one seems to have the good taste to be. My people are rather absent. At least from this realm. As for the others, well, there is an excavation site at the Black Pits oil fields. Perhaps a cult? Hardly. We were a race that existed before the idea of race was needed. We were all one. I could ask you to imagine an Eternal as a creature of incredible intelligence and skill. But I fear the limits of your imagination would not do us justice. We studied the mysteries of the universe. We created works of great art. We disappeared. But I will find them. Wherever they are, I will find them. We will well, that hardly seems relevant. Several centuries, in fact. Or perhaps millennia. One tends to lose track. I was sealed in a tomb for daring to be curious about the world. It seems our kin did not agree that the universe should be explored to its full potential. Perhaps I should thank him. It seems I was spared whatever happened to the others. I wonder if flowers would be appropriate. Ah, well, that is the curious thing. They are clearly absent from this world, and yet they are everywhere. Every one of your races resembles them in some manner. And the statues you have built, perhaps my people have ascended to some new realm. Or perhaps your gods are... Regardless, they are not here. But I will find them, wherever they are. A companion? After you left the others to die on that ship? Hardly actions that instill... Then again, I am somewhat isolated here. I suppose, circumstances being what they are, you seem more at ease in this world than I. Excellent. While we are conversing, perhaps you know... Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality. But being a brilliant wizard does not mean I cannot handle blade
왜 이렇게 웃기지?
So, what do you require for this enterprise of yours? Much magic? I was controlling the powers of the universe while your people were still doing whatever it is you used to do. What speciality would you prefer? I could do that with one hand behind my spine. Now, shall we? Splendid. Very well. Let's be off.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity. It appears confused.
드디어 파티원이 생겼습니다. 뭐 물론 해골이지만. 아, 버려. 어? 레버. 병전.
You hear a small whimpering sound from behind a basket. You peer behind it and find a small human child. The child's whimpers crush. The child seems beside herself with sorrow and doesn't acknowledge you.
질질 짜고 있는 거야? 뭐야 이 바구니 버려.
Is it not enough that you travel with me? Go on then, bark away. Let's see if we can find any method in it. Ah, this is perhaps the first intelligent question you have asked. After all, one should always try to learn from one's betters. My people are a race far beyond anything that exists in the world today.
씨, 파티에서 떠날 수도 있습니다.
We seek to master the secrets of the universe. We craft wonders to last through the ages, long after your crude tools have rusted. There are rumors that some have been... I was trying to uncover... But wherever the artifacts of my people are, I will... There is a great variety among our people. Some are tall and lithe. This is what makes you such an abomination. You almost look exactly like every other human out there. Just as every lizard looks like... Walking through this world is as repulsively bland as staring at a wall for a century. No offense, of course. No, I should not. Not yet. Not until I know what... And, after all, I am still here, despite the Voidwoken's best effort.
뭐야? 왜 자꾸 튕기냐?
Go! Get out! You are not welcome here.
오이씨.
This is my mistake. You are no pig. I am no bull. Please, just leave us.
걸림.
Alice, no, I'll protect you. No, Coral, go. But Alice, I can. Quiet, child. Run now.
완전 다 나쁜 놈 됐는데? 튀어. 저걸 다 까야 되네. 얘 근데 완전 약한데. 죽음. 마늘. 사과 사과 사과. 거북이?
Happening to these turtles? They're transforming.
뭐야 뭐야 뭐야. 어우씨. 튀어 튀어 튀어. 거북이 생각보다 그렇게 안 세네. 피했죠. 거북이 죽음. 마법봉이고 이것도 마법봉인가? 지팡이가 양손이고.
Boring. I've spotted something. I don't have the right tool for digging. I don't have the right to shovel.
아니 이제 막 시작했는데 삽이 어딨어? 씨.
Swallowed too much seawater by the looks of him.
에헤이씨. 가라. 그렇지. 지팡인데. 아, 달리기 매우 필요. 이속이 너무 느리다. 아, 얘 왜 안 와?
What's this? I found something.
Hmm?
I need a shovel.
벌써 1시간 반 했네요. 아, 시점이 완전 고정이라서 좀 그렇다. 뭐 없나?
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister. whatever she may.
이럴 땐 조용히
Tip
있어야죠.
of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and the fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
The Lizard Magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
These creatures are so prone to violence. Naturally, the weaker specimens suffer.
다리를 냠냠하고 먹었어요.
Come on then, Nixie. Lay up.
I find I need bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or a brisket, toll's the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others.
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone? It's just, I've a proposition. Something very worth knowing. But it's hardly a group. Oh, noble. But good luck with your friends, though.
오씨. 공격. 공격. 왜 이렇게 덤비는 애들이 많아? 어우씨. 쟤까지 맞아버리네. 오, 피했어. 생각보다 잘 피하네. 아 빙결 걸렸어요. 아씨 이거 풀어주나 이거? 아 상태상 더럽네 정말. 오. 아 특성 찍어야 되네. 물의 현자 특성을 찍어야 배울 수 있네. 아니 시침이 떼는데 딱 들킴. 어우씨 죽어. 오 지팡이 좋은거. 아 근데 지팡이잖아. 아씨 양손 무기죠. 쓰기 좀 그러네. 어디 누울 데 없나?
I only mean that if you think about it logically, she's much better off.
Leave it, Sam. won't say it again.
일단 오리지널 신 2는 여기까지 할게요. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.